So kia ora te whānau. Welcome to the Kopu Temple of the Blue Diamond and tonight's special temple, Friday the 13th, which is actually the path, opening the pathway of the Temple of the White Rose of Rongomaraeroa. So we are bringing in the ancient sacred trail of peace once again for humanity, and feel it illuminate inside of our hearts. Yes, so this is about us anchoring the energetic peace po, and many sacred sites around the planet have actually got peace po that they have anchored on their land. I know Shana was talking about a peace po at Kupi Darwin being anchored, and I was like, oh my goddess, we need to have one here on this whenua. We need to have it here at the Kopu Temple. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm very keen to coordinate very soon. So feeling a great resonance to aligning to this time of the white rose. And yeah, it's time whānau, that we activate these peace trails. We have to find the peace within us to find it without us. So this is us. This is our way of anchoring in the peace trail, of walking the rose line, of bringing it all into unification and balance once again. So cleansing our fields above us, below us, before us, and behind us, within us, and without us. Bringing in the sacred karakia of the blue diamond. E te atua o te ao marama, te whare wānanga o te maraikura, te whare tapu o te taimana kahurangi, o te taimana mā. Tēnei mātou I kāranga nei, kia tau mai te aroha, te rangi Māori e, me te maramatanga. Whakatokia te kaha, te maia, me te manawa nui. Hei kaha mō mātou I tēnei hui. Kia tutuki ai nā moimoi ā. I roto I te aroha me te kotahitanga. E nā wairua katoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Whiti, 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 māranga mai te wairua. Āmene. So just gonna call in the karanga for Hine Aotea, calling in our primordial goddess, goddess of the blue diamond, the goddess of the blue pounamu, the goddess of the way of peace, the trail of the rose line, the goddess of freedom and sacred sovereignty, and the goddess of sacred truth. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my, te mana o te tane. Oh my, te tapu o te wahine. Hawaii ki nui, Hawaii ki roa, Hawaii ki pāmamao, Hawaii ki tapu. Ki roto e te tapatoru, te moana nui a kiwa. Ko ahutea, ko ahutea, ko ahuteroa e hei. E tu, e tu, e tu. Hine Aotearoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Before we proceed, I feel to bring in some energetic diamonds, blue diamond waters, and I would like to take it on behalf of everybody. 4 drops. This is actually an activation in itself. So for those of you who haven't received your blue diamond waters yet, these are so potent. Just working with them, I'm feeling like all my cells are singing. It's like plasma, pure plasma in the bottle. So yeah, just another reminder to those. These are mother waters as well. So and the front of here is Hine Aotea. You can't even really see it. It's a bit too glary. But these are, it's like quantum waters. Kia ora. And I'm just going to bring in some elixir, some sacred oils of blue lotus and moringa. Bringing that in energetically for our group. Oh. And I love putting them on my Hine Aotea as well. On both, I've got 2 Hine Aoteas these days, so I'm wearing the Matariki. So this one's the Matariki alignment, and this one is the Sirius Stargate. So bringing them all online. And I have some beautiful waters that I've got the hydrogen and the blue diamond waters in them. Whew. Okay, would like to bring through a card for our group, a beautiful piece of energetic architecture for our support tonight for the Friday the 13th, the beautiful Venus day, the Kopu day. That's why it was so important for us to have a temple on this day. So we have, number 30, comet, excitement, fire child of the east. Oh, this makes so much sense. The fire child of the east. And there is a lot of excitement. I feel very, very excited about what we're stepping into. Something just so powerful is dropping. And I think everybody knows it on a soul level. And that's, the comet, something from deep in outer space is coming for us. It's that plasma light. It's coming to light our soul on fire. So, Whetū Rere, 86. I am comet, I fly the cosmos on wings of fire to bring joyous light to the dark night. Hope is my message from space and time, the spirit that soars to distant shores. I am Whetū Rere. Whetū Rere is the comet, born of realms unknown, birth in the creation of unseen stars, journeying swiftly through the darkness. Whetū Rere reaches out to us from the vastness of the universe. The courage to fly the uncharted paths, to open the way to new places is the mark of the fiery trail maker. Oh, that sounds like us, eh? On the trail of Rongomaraeroa. Traveling the infinite realms of the galaxies, Wheturere arrives at a time of its own choosing to surprise us. Its bright path arcs across the ancient pattern of the stars with new light. The children of Wheturere are the shooting stars, the ones the ancestors knew as rere. Each night they dance the heavens to offer colour and sparkle in eager flight. Joy is their song and laughter their offering as they cross the heavens to bring the spirit of life. If Comet has flown into your sphere, the message it offers is one of hope and change. It brings excitement and the unexpected into your life. As you stand tall in the realm of the east wind, the place of renewal and great vision, powerful new energies gather from beyond. They allow you to tap into the limitless worlds of space and time to explore the essence of your being. Comet's journey is your journey. It calls you to gather your courage in your hands and fly into the unknown. It asks you to accept that you are part of a greater design, a beautiful colour woven into the web of life. It affirms that you are indeed a child of the universe. Wheturere offers growth and learning if you choose to step beyond. It invites you into the east, to the uncharted world that awaits you in the south. It supports you in that journey of the heart. And it affirms you are never asked to do more than you are capable of doing. Trust is the key. Trust in the journey that brings you to the innocent, inquisitive child. Experience the wonders of creation's joy, the excitement of the pulse of life. Whatever you decide to do, Comet marks a change. It welcomes you into the greatest circles and lights the way for your journey. It offers new beginnings. Comet brings tidings of hope and fulfillment. Be prepared to be pleasantly surprised. It is time to dream beautiful dreams and give them life. Out of darkness is born light, out of despair hope, out of pain healing, out of betrayal trust, out of anger forgiveness, out of greed charity, out of separation union, when all are embraced by love. Kia ora. I love Barry's cards. They always have such a deep message and so potent for us at this time. Oh, so the next part of our temple experience tonight is a transmission that's come through for us at this time. So during a recent temple, and I have spoken into it a little bit on my posts, but not fully in the flow. It was just really a teaser, a tidbit. There's more. So during a recent temple, I witnessed the flowering of the diamond, which is known as the Grand Florida or Hawaii Florida. So the flower of life for me just exploded above my crown, and like it was almost like it was infused with new life. And now I feel like I'm witnessing this grand rising of something really big that's happening on a personal level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level. It's like every level of our being is actually shifted somewhat, and nothing can ever be the same again. And it's a bit like this the comet card, you know, the peturere, something's come, it's come out of nowhere, and it's exploded new life into something, into this grid, into the diamond. And you know, with this intelligence that's come in as well, with this hydrogen, this plasma, this frequency and bandwidth. And so I'm seeing now that we are the earth flowers, that we're all, you know, we're star-seeded here, and now we're actually starting to flower. So this is all part of the awakening that's happening from within. You know, like a lot of things, they're not just outside of us, even though they're expressed outside of us and they're confirmed outside of us, but actually what's happening within us is even more potent, because it's actually the deep realizations, and like Hini Altea is here really to make us stand in our truth. And because we've been so colonized, that truth has been very distorted. So it's like the distortion is starting to clear, the veil is starting to clear, and we're starting to get a much bigger picture of who we really are, what we truly desire, what is actually going to make our soul sing, and our true purpose here, which is, you know, the clarity that's coming through as the ambassador was standing up. I mean, last Friday or Saturday, I can't remember when it was, but I had like a huge rod of fire come through me, and I was like, hell, we are all having to get really serious about what we're doing. You know, this is a big deal, what's happening. We are the kaitiaki of this prophecy, and nobody else came. So we had to step up, you know, like we are the ones. And, you know, there is that saying, we're the ones we've been waiting for, but actually in this case, it's actually, you know, we don't have to wait anymore. We are stepping up. We are literally walking the rose line, walking the peace trails. And it's super interesting that at this time, I've had a lot of people approached me about the different factions of the sovereignty groups. You know, they want me on board, they want us on board. And I'm like, I have to go back to them really nicely and say, oh, we're actually not aligned to any political agenda. Yeah, we're not going to find peace that way. We're not going to find the solution going down that pathway. We have to find it within ourselves. We are calling in those peace trails again, you know, but they're actually inside of us. And so, yeah, this is also, you know, the flowering that I experienced was it was the feminine. It was the feminine being returned. And especially around the time that the Queen came on board. I mean, the King died, and straight away, as the day he died was actually on a Friday as well. It was 13 weeks after my Papa Bear crossed, to the day, possibly to the hour. I'm not even sure. But when he crossed over, I had two wahine from Waikato Moana come into the temple to tell me that the king had died. And it was, these are actually whānau of Auntie Robin's that were here in the temple. And I said, well, let's invoke a new queen, because it's time for the queens to rise. So all three of us did a ceremony to actually call in the queen, the new queen, Māori queen. And then lo and behold, a few days later, it was announced. And so this is the, you know, the sacred follow through of intention as well. And then more has been happening, because when I first met the man who did the Hawaii Tapu map, Cornelius Van Dorp, you know, when he transcribed it with the guidance of Mātua Hemi, he actually he said to me that the feminine grid was collapsed in the Atlantean War. And that's what's caused all this disharmony and the misalignments that we see today. So the blue diamond, like you look at the blue diamond and, well, I'll show you the diamond grid. The diamond grid is it's all just straight lines. But what I was shown was the diamond grid has now, and this is what I need to do, I need to superimpose the flower of life over the top of this, because all these lines here, they're now going back to their original form, which was the waves. Everything is created through the wave. It's through the feminine magnetic attractive force. It also magnetizes and expands, and it continues to expand. So all creation happens in waves. And these are the conjugal waves that we are re-accessing now. So this is now complete. There's been a flowering of the diamond, and I've still yet to complete the actual artistic piece around it. I do hope that everyone's managed to get themselves some paper and colouring in pencils and things like that for our little bit of artistry at the end, because I want to start doing something around this baby. And yeah, there's also the other piece. So with the conjugal waves, which is this new energetic wave that's come through for us, we've also got the levity. So, it's also part of this plasma wave that's come through. And I know you've heard me talk about riding the waves, the new currents. We've got to learn how to pro-surf these waves. And this is all part of it, this is her return. She is here in a huge consciousness awakening within us. And when it awakens within us, it awakens without us. It awakens within everything. It starts being able to be witnessed outside of ourselves with this new frequency, with this new wave. And for us, I feel it's been the activation of the rose line. When you think about the rose being superimposed, the flower on top of the diamond, we've had the flowering of the diamond now. And, it's not just the white diamond, it's the white rose. And, even the white diamond that we discovered in Ahitereiria in Australia, Te Whenua o Te Moemoeā, the land of the dream time. Even though we were anchoring in the blue diamond, all we saw was white diamonds everywhere. And that, for us, was proof outside of ourselves of this piece, this that is connected to the dream time. It's connected to the white rainbow, the white trail of peace, the makura, the white Wonder Woman cuffs, which I think I've shared with you all before. It's all so connected. So yeah, this is us receiving these embodiment fractals of light that are here for us to be infused into ourselves. We're going to do this with our transmission shortly, with just the astral journey piece. We're all here as the new ambassadors. Well, actually the ancient ambassadors, remembering, but the ambassadors of Papatuanuku paradise planet. We're here to infuse our frequency, vibrations, harmonics into the field. We're as living waters, as living standing waters. We are the po, we are the living po, we are the Hawaii tapu po. And Yeah, and we get to walk those trails. We get to infuse them everywhere we go, so that we can bring through this new consciousness. But we have to be the living examples of that. So this is all part of us cleaning up our life, cleaning up our, getting really clear about our purpose, getting clear about what we're calling in, what we're invoking, and also having those extremely clear boundaries with those in our environment and around us and in our lives. We are the sum total of the 5 people we hang out with the most. So we must make sure that those alignments are in line with our focus, our new focus, and our fulfillment of this prophecy, because it's all very important. Yes, so we are essentially we are the whenua. We are anchoring in these codes through the whenua. We are the whenua, we are the hapu, and we are the whānau. Whether you're in a male body or a female body, but the feminine body can actually produce those literally. She produces the hapu, the family. She produces the whenua through the placenta, when she's carrying the child. She produces the people, the tangata. So, she is the living covenant. And it's so huge, for that to be negotiated in the psyche of humanity is like, that is, how do they even take that in? It's, especially in a sky daddy culture, especially because of the huge hijack that happened through religion and through colonization of the soul through religion. So, there's a lot of dismantling that's needing to take place, and in some situations, chiseling it out with a hammer. And so that we can start to be free, so we can start to walk these trails again. But we must anchor them through our body temples. We must start to walk them all over the world, all over on every single continent on this planet. Every trail must be reclaimed, because it's been a path of war for way too long. And there is a saying that and this is a totally different subject, but when women start to bleed onto the earth through their sacred river, through their ma'awa, and they start to bleed onto the earth and overpower the amount of blood shed through war, then everything will shift. But the wahine bleeding onto the earth is a really powerful way of reclamation, of actually bringing in the sacred into the earth as well. So, and she's mineralizing the earth too. And it's not paru, and it's, we've had a big hijack in Māoridom as well, where it was seen as you couldn't even walk onto a marae or go into an urupa, into a cemetery, if you had your menses. And there's been a lot of desecration around that. So this takes us into a whole new spectrum where we are reclaiming these sacred whenua through our ability to embody, through our ability to transfer our consciousness into places, into spaces, and live, be the living alchemy, live fully in our divine light. We are the living alchemy, and we are also the ancient technology returned. It's returned through multiple facets. We know about the chakra system, and just recently discovered that they're actually those chakras are not just chakras, they're actually suns. They're solar gates. Through the Kemetic Tree of Life teachings, they teach us about this. And because we're working with the Kemetic map, all of those, the spinning that we see with the chakras, those first 5 chakras, are the first 5 suns, and then we've had the moon, Naroma, and then we have the blue diamond, and even those are actually suns. They've got the portals of the suns within them, and yeah, it's just so powerful what's coming through for us and what's opening up. So when we access this blue diamond consciousness, which is the technology we're working with in this journey, the Hine Aotea Waka, we are activating those 144,000 particles of intelligence. We're remembering that we are not alone. We have all these other fractals of our diamond actually mirroring back to us outside of ourselves. So all those beloveds and all the people that we live with and all the people, and even all of you guys, wow, you're just another reflection of me. Isn't that so cool when we can actually know that, not just say it, not just feel it, but actually know it, that everyone is just a reflection of this source consciousness that we represent in this physical meat suit. I know it does people's heads in, like to actually think like that, but this is what the blue diamond technology allows us to do. It allows us to expand in that way so we can actually know that and feel it and live it. And this is also an activation of our light ship. So recognizing that we are so much bigger than just these physical bodies as well. We have got a Jed body, a giant, like Atua, Maraikura, Ariki body that is godlike, and it has superpowers, and it's actually super strong. Mine's like this supreme freaking Amazon goddess. And yeah, she's got kick-ass powers. She's got Wonder Woman cuffs, and she can avert all sorts of dangers, travel interdimensionally, become invisible to certain threats. And yeah, this is it. We've got shown this, and then it gives us the coordinates for the mothership as well. So we can journey on board and we can start to interdimensionally travel. It's always better when we're doing it as a group. Although we can, during the 444 cycles, when we're in that time zone, is the best opportunity for us to actually start to travel dimensionally. And I've got here, the white, so this whole inspiration for the White Rose, the Rongomaraeroa, the Peace Trail, it all came through the white diamond. So, I mean, everything's come through the white diamond. Even the blue diamond came through the white diamond. We didn't know that, of course, until we started working with the blue diamond. And then the white diamond, that was the whole reason how it even came into being. But we are talking about, the rose and the flowering of the diamond, and it's just so beautiful and it's so powerful, and I'm so grateful that it has revealed itself to me, to us, for me to share this with you tonight, and for us to start working with it in a more expanded way. This is what the world's been waiting for. It's been waiting for the peace trails to be activated. I mean, people can talk about it. There's a lot of peace movements, and there's also, I know Shana was telling me that at Kopu Darwin, the UN want to get involved in some of the peace movements. And I mean, I've co-authored a chapter in Dr. Gruter's peace and sustainability paper. He puts out a report every year and gets different authors, different intellectuals around the world to support that. And I got invited by one of the professors of Otago University to assist in writing a chapter. And yeah, this is getting presented at the big peace movement in Mexico. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with that, but I'm excited to share it. But I do believe the UN's involved in this as well. And it's like, oh my gosh, how do you escape these creeps who are actually just warmongers, and they're all dressed up, they're freaking wolves dressed up as lamb. Oof. So the other thing I wanted just to share is through this transmission is we have these light beings that have come into the temple during that 9/9/9/11 portal, that timeline. I did a lot of ceremony. I was doing ceremony in here for 2.5 days, 3 days, and it was full on. This is all part of the flowering of the diamond, and the message that came through was we have had the return of the mother arcs and the mother archetypes, and also the archangels. We are needing to work with the archangels. So all of the archangels, but in particular for the blue diamond, the two main kaitiaki for the blue diamond have been Archangel Gabriel, who is the messenger, and I've got some information here about the messenger of where are we? Oh, that is further on. But also Archangel Michael with a sword of truth and protection. So we need to be protected against nefarious energies that want to actually vampire our energy. They just want to siphon. And they can do that very subtly too. You can get some kind of friendship where they want you to assist you to do something, and then next minute they're telling you stuff, and somehow you've got immersed in their whole personal story, and and then they just leech until you feel all sucked dry. So just being aware of our energy, where we're putting it, who we're associating with, and putting those boundaries up, and also putting, cutting the ties, the links to those that are just siphoning energy, because it's not a healthy bond. Sometimes it's trauma bonding as well. So all this energy that we received was during the Uenuku moon, where the rainbow stands in 2 places. And during that time, one of my twin flame sisters was present here. And it's so interesting because exactly a year ago, I had another twin flame sister turn up. And when I say twin flames, I mean we light each other's fire. So it's not like a romantic bond. It's actually an energetic bond that traverses, sexuality or anything like that. It's just purely connected to the soul. And it was like the Gemini twins peaking. And it was really significant as well. So I'm just saying that, we all have twin flames. We all have people that light our fire and attune us, even more, and get us to level up. Yeah, because there's a big up-leveling going on, and sometimes there's tensions with that while the up-leveling's happening. And even sometimes it's painful in some situations, because the truth bombs are dropping, and it's actually it's It's hard to navigate sometimes. But while the veil is this thin, we cannot not do this. This is the only time. This is the golden opportunity. This is the golden thread we must follow because our soul demands it from us. So this taniwha shows up through the eye of the taniwha. The taniwha shows us that it wants sound. It wants our sound. It wants our codes. It wants our harmonics to be sung in so that we can actually continue to glisten and gleam. And like it responded back, as soon as we started sounding through the eye of the taniwha, and I hadn't seen it like that before. There was a big arc beneath, a big white rainbow beneath, and then a double rainbow across the top. So, the rainbow stands in two places, perfect for the Uenuku moon. It just, everything, I felt us that we are also going through the eye of the needle right now. We have been for a while, but we've sort of gone through it, then come back a little bit. Now we're going back through it again. And yeah, there's a midi process while we're going through the eye. And that is that, we're gonna have some bruises. We're gonna have some bruises on the way because we've still got cellular memory to release. We've still got shit, pain, old stories. We've got we've got to get really fucking real about who the heck we really are. So we are like receiving this huge wave of sacred intelligence that's never been felt like this before. And there is there's a grand rising in this. Authenticity is key. It's going to keep us safe as well. If we can be really, truly authentic, it's going to allow us to be courageous. It's going to allow us to be fearless. And we need to get ready for this next ride because it's a biggie. We're actually already starting to feel the energy starting to build. So far, no. That is the message that's come through the temple, and I just felt to share that all with you now. It's perfect timing and alignment. How's everyone going for? Oh my gosh, yes, we better get this. We possibly are going to be running a bit late. So kia ora, thank you for your patience. So just getting everyone to be in a comfortable position, one that you can be in for a little while. And I just wanted to show you the eye of the dragon through the Hawaii Tapu map. So if you can just visualize this big eye, we're going through the portal of the White Rose. So just seeing this beautiful vision of this pillar, this Hawaii Tapu pillar, and the maps above you, seeing it in layers above you. Here you enter a beautiful, big, fluffy, velvety, white rosebud. And as you enter, feel the beautiful caress of these petals on your skin. As you begin to spiral up your sacred po, your Hawaii Tapu po, through the pink diamond of Kopu, all the way up through the first sun gate, the red sun. Feel your roots extend all the way down into the earth, deep inside the earth, as the beautiful red light grounds you. Then spiraling up into the next sun, the orange sun. Feel all the bristly energy of this orange sun, like a wave of light going through your body, honoring your sacral energy, your inner child, cleansing and clearing any wounds, any feelings of not being enough. Climbing up into the next sun, the yellow sun, the golden sun of your power center. Feeling the illumination here. And then coming up to the sun of the heart, the emerald sun. Feel it beaming out, opening your heart, feeling the heart intelligence and the alignment happening with the moon, with Naroma, as you continue up, spiraling through your Hawaii Tapu Po, honouring the convergence of the sun and the moon, the sacred masculine and sacred feminine. The twin flames returned, igniting the way of love and entering the blue diamond. Feel the activation of the stargate of Sirius. Feel the blue soul flame, the blue soul fire amplify and fuel the plasma light as it travels up your sacred Jed Po. Feel the korowai of grace enveloping you as you continue to energetically climb further and further up your Hawaii Tapu Po. Feel the glistening of new consciousness. Arrive with your new Afrika Kemetic codes, filling you up with light and intelligence from the cosmos. Witness your ascension path lighting up as you glide even further up your Po to the abode of the Christ. Here you receive your megalithic Jed body. Feel your limbs lengthening. Your musculature becoming super defined and strong, strong as an ox. Feel your power increase 144,000 times. As you align to the sacred Christic grid. As you deepen with the grid, you see the revelation of the white rainbow. You walk its curvature. And as you do, the white heaven appears before you. Soon a beautiful megalithic white temple shows itself. Revealing itself, appearing before you. The beautiful archways all around it. You walk towards it and notice there are white roses growing all along its paths, with white rose petals scattered on the ground before you, welcoming you to the temple of the white heaven. Archangel Gabriel, all in white robes, announces and calls her clarion trumpet sound. Letting everyone know that you have entered. As you step past Archangel Gabriel and her huge megalithic frequency, Archangel Michael stands as guardian Poe next to her and greets you. Opening two large megalithic white crystal doors for you to enter. Inside the temple, there are many crystals beaming with colours from multiple spectrums of multiple rainbows. Penny Altair stands there next to the altar, along with Auntie Rose and Te Koti the triquetra of Ariki, here especially for you, to help guide and be kaitiaki of the white heaven. They are here to guard this waka, and in unison they speak in one voice. Thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for your courage, your authenticity, and your divine purpose to step up as ambassadors for this planet and be willing to walk and anchor the peace trails of Rongomaraeroa and stand up as Rā Ngāti Rā, as living, standing waters of the sacred. They take your hand and lead you through a large archway, guiding you down through some steps, some large crystal steps, to the edge of a huge deep pool of crystal clear waters in the center of the room. You look deep into the waters and see the reflection of your soul. Soon the room is filled to the brim with all of your monad group here, including the beautiful triquetra of Ariki, who are part of your own 144,000 particles. Oh, you witness yourself and all of your dead bodies in all shades, forms, even some anamorphic, half human, half animal, with all manner of curiosities. Each one aligning to your soul. You all hold hands and create the sacred web of life through the soles of your palms and feet, directed by your ariki. Your intention is clear: to activate and witness the blooming of the blue planetary diamond in order for it to receive its Hawaii tapu, Hawaii Florida, flowering of the diamond. By placing the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and rolling your eyes, your closed eyes, with a figure 8, while projecting the flowering diamond above your crown, you will ignite the return of the queendom of the sacred feminine planet and bring back harmonic balance to humanity. Now you are invited to do 8 rounds of bee tones, just like the buzzy bee, to align this through the whenua, your body, your earth body, your Jed body, your 144,000 bodies, and be the earth star flowers that you came to be.
through to the earth body and its new kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. Aligning this temple and its blue diamond Merlin's chamber to every other temple in the solar system, in the cosmos, to amplify and intensify this intention. And so it is. And so it is, and so might it be, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is so. It's now time to unravel from the sacred web we've created. Coming back through the temple gates, through all the suns, through the Hawaii Tapu Po, back into your human form, wriggling your fingers and toes, and slowly, gently opening your eyes. Right, whānau. Can everyone hear that? Sorry. Can you hear that? Okay, awesome. Right, we're going to bring in our conjugal wave. I'm going to get everyone to stand up and do some movement with it.
So, Whānau, how was that? Nice little kani to get you all awakened, you get those creative juices flowing. Awesome. Yes, and we are doing the figure eights and we're really squeezing in the center. And this is just in general for you to bring in as a daily ritual and practice to get the sacral plexus activated, to get the sacred juices of our energetic system all activated, all running properly, our wairua, our rivers, our awa. We need to get it activated, need to get it flowing through us. And it is actually Capricorn's God Seed Day today and yesterday. So, Joe, don't forget to do some energetic work as well with the, for all you Capricorns out there. Yeah, it's our time. And tomorrow will be the Aquarians. So it's the Aquarians time. But it is after 8:30. I know we did say we're going to go to 8:30. I am mindful of time, but I want to invite us to actually do something around the flower of life. This is our opportunity now. For those of you who need to go, that's fine. You can go. I'm actually going to still stay in ceremony here for a little while longer and do some work around the flower. So, I mean, your flower doesn't have to be the flower of life necessarily. It can be any flower. It can be a rose. It can be whatever flower. But I feel that this theme tonight is the flowering of the diamond. It can be the flowering of the diamond, however that presents to you, or if anything came through from that journey we just did. Certainly bring that through your artwork. But this is an opportunity for you to really pull through some creative threads now. And we probably need to make it a slightly later temple. We probably need to go to about 9 just to be able to finish it off properly. But I am going to offer you this opportunity to still be in sacred space, but we'll close the circle. We'll close the circle now, and I would love for you to share your pieces. Yeah. I mean, it may be something that you want to work on over the weekend, but this is like, I guess it's a little bit of an assignment for you to really weave in, through those creative juices. And yeah, we'd love to see the outcome of your creatives, your creation pieces. But in the meantime, I am going to close the space off, and I'm looking forward to sharing my flower of life with you all. So thank you so much, Whānau, for showing up, for being present in this space. It's been such a pleasure. And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So we'll just thanking all of our tupuna, our kaitiaki, our teams of light who were here to support us during this ascension, during this time portal. We thank you all for your guidance and support on this sacred journey, and ask that you protect us and keep us fully infused with divine light so we can continue to step up and keep on track and keep walking the rose line, keep walking the trail of peace, so that we may inspire others to equally step up and be ambassadors of this planet and continue to fulfill the prophecy of first light. Kia tau ki a tātou katoa, me atawhai o tō tātou, ārakia ihu karaiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhingatahitanga ki te wairua tapu. Ake, ake, ake. Āmene. Mwah. Thank you so much, whānau. It's been beautiful. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. And looking forward to seeing your artwork. Okay. Bye for now.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Ngā kite.
Maki te koutou. Ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi.